Hey guys, welcome to another video from Historic Militaria. Today we're going to be looking at just kind of an interesting round. These are 6.5 millimeter Japanese cartridges. They were actually made by the English company of Kynoch, which is a famous ammunition manufacturer located in England. And they were made in the World War I era in 1916 and 1917, mostly for use by the Imperial Russian forces. Now, if you come across one of these, you can tell by looking at the head stamp. It is going to be dated 1916 or 1917. As you can see, they've got the K on them for Kynoch, and then obviously the year of 16 or 17. As far as I understand, those were the only 2 years that these were made, but several hundred million were made for the Imperial Russian Government. And the reason is the Russians actually had quite a few Arisaka rifles on tap to be used by their military. By that point in World War I, sort of ammunition shortages were so much that anything would do, and the Russians had a whole bunch of captured and purchased Arisaka rifles around, so they got a whole bunch of ammo to use them, especially for their second-line soldiers. And they were used pretty extensively. These are actually the earlier type blunt-nosed bullets. By this point in time, the Japanese were using a Spitzer type pointed bullet. And the theory is that they're blunt rounds because what the Russians had laying around were generally captures from the Russo-Japanese War of 1904 to 1905, which used the earlier ammunition, or were certainly cited for the earlier ammunition, like these rounds are. Also, the English did use the Arisaka rifle, and they relegated it, though, to naval use. And it was certainly used to a large extent by boarding parties and people that were going after blockade runners and whatnot in the Royal Navy, but it really wasn't any kind of a first-line weapon, certainly in the trenches or anything like that. But the British did contract with Kynoch to make some for themselves. So there's always a possibility this was left over for England, used by the English, but in general, the accepted theory is that this was mostly all for Russian consumption. Where I got these, I actually have no idea. This is just a mess of Kynoch 1916 and 1917 dated ammunition. Thought you might enjoy taking a look at something in case you run across one of these semi-rare and semi-unusual cartridges. A Japanese round made in England for use by the Russians. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll be doing more interesting videos in the near future. Thanks again for watching.